Previously on Hanging with Frugal Tina.
Well, hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. So I've been doing things a little differently about here. I'm on a very fixed income. Doesn't go up, doesn't go down, it remains the same. So if I come up with an issue, well, like a car breaks down or something, I'm just gonna have to make do. Got me to thinking, it's gotta be other people in the same boat as I. So what we've been doing, we've been putting numbers in this bowl from 3 to 20. The kids have been randomly selecting a number, and I've been basing my dinner off of whatever number that is. Today's one is going to be extra special because it's my grandson's 17th birthday, and Trey, and we're going to try and make a party out of whatever comes out of this bowl. So I hope we get a good number. If not, he said he's cool with whatever happens. So if it's just a cake, it's just a cake, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let's pray for a big number, because there are 7 of us. Okay, Aiden, take a number. Don't mind the thing on his arm. That just has to do with the illness we're dealing with still.
15.
How much?
15.
15? Yes, sir. We can do something with that. $15. All right. Let's get in. Let's go. We got a lot to do. Come on, Eden. Let's go. Well, hello again. It's me. We left. I forgot to mention in the first half that what I do with the dollar figure that I get is I shop my pantry and my freezer first. Subtract that off of the amount, and whatever's left, that's what I have to go cook with or go buy more food with. But I think I got this. I think I rose to the challenge.
Okay, here's everything I used in this $15 challenge to make the stromboli, garlic knots, twists, zeppos, zeppelis, whatever you call them, and the cake, with the exception of the icing.
So let's get it, let's go. Let's go show you what I'm gonna do with this $15 for a birthday party for all 7 of us, 8 including his grandpa. Come on.
Okay, here's what we made so far. We made strombolis with pineapple and green pepper, plain, and pepperoni. We also made some garlic knots. I'm sorry about them being a little brown. They were left in the oven a skosh too long. The kids were eating them as quickly as they were coming out of the oven. We also made cinnamon sugar twists. And now we're on to the rest.
All right, here's everything you're going to need for the cake. You're going to need icing. I'm not making icing. I bought the icing for $1.25. I'm going to go from my right where the eggs are to the left. You need 4 eggs, 2 cups of flour, vanilla, oil, baking powder, and salt, some butter, sugar. Now, over here I have water and butter. That is a substitution for milk. I'll explain that when we get there. But let's get right to it. Let's make this birthday cake. Okay, first things first, we're gonna mix some of the dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of flour, and I spooned it in. I didn't scoop it out. I usually sift my flour, but I'm not gonna do it for this one. 2 cups of flour. I love this measuring cup. Goes flat in the drawer, I like that. I have 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. That's basically all you gotta do for this for now. We're just gonna give that a good whisking. I couldn't get it at the angle I was standing at. Okay, and we're just gonna set that to the side for now. Now let me move other stuff forward, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, you could do this with a hand mixer as well. I'm using this because I'm short on time. I've been doing a lot of cooking, and I gotta speed things along. So to this bowl, I'm going to add 4 room temperature eggs. That's important. I'm going to beat these for 30 seconds on number 6 is what the recipe calls for. And I'm following a recipe from Recipe Tin. This is not my recipe. Beat the eggs 30 seconds on 6. 1. That's 30 seconds. Now I'm going to add the sugar for 45 seconds. I'm turning it off because I want you to continue beating this for 7 minutes or until it's fluffy. So I'll be back when that happens. I'm going to melt the butter. Okay, we're coming down on the 7 minutes now. I took a half a cup of butter and I put it in the microwave to melt. Now here's what I want to tell you. This is the butter it calls for. When you can't use milk, I'm going to add a cup of water in place of the milk. Sorry, I'm going to add a cup of water in place of the milk, but you have to replace some of the fat. That's why for every cup, you're going to add a teaspoon and a half of extra butter. Okay, I'm gonna drop that in the microwave real quick. All right. I'm going to add half or a third of my flour in. I'm just gonna take that off so I know it creates an extra step, but I hate trying to get around that. You're gonna put about a third of the flour in across the top. And you're gonna mix again for about 5 seconds. And again. And the last one. Watch that drip off of there, looks yummy. Okay, now you would have your milk in here, but I have water and extra butter. I'm also going to add the vanilla to the wink wink milk. Almost said water. I'm going to add the oil to the wink wink milk, water. Very good. Now they want this warm. They do not want you to let it cool all the way down. That's why I said wait until you're done. Okay, I gotta get a ladle, hold on. Okay, so what it wants me to do now is it wants me to take the hot mixture of the milk, butter, vanilla, and it wants me to put it in a bowl, which I'm doing. Not my recipe, never made this cake before, but we're giving it a go. And then it wants you to put in about a cup and a half of the batter to, I guess they want to temper down the heat maybe, I don't know. It says you do not have to be accurate, just add it in. So that's what I'm doing. and they said do it until there's no lumps. So let me do that. Okay, so it's really funny because it says to mix it. So I did what it said to do, and then it says don't stop moving that. How are you supposed to get the batter out without stopping the thing? It made no sense to me. I read it 3 times. That's exactly what it said. I definitely needed a bigger bowl. All right, it said add it in about every 15 seconds. Okay, gotta give that 15 seconds and then I'm gonna scrape the bowl down. I hope the water butter substitute works. I have substituted water for milk and nearly everything. Sometimes it works. I can't think of a time that it hasn't really worked. But, all right, let me scrape this down and we'll reconfigure and be right back. Okay, it said generously grease. I think I was pretty generous. Half in this one, half in that one. Let me just give this a quick whisk real quick because it sat for a minute while I was doing that. I forgot to do that. Half in here. Okay, so we're going to put that in my preheated 350-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Well, they're out. They didn't come out very flat. This one did a little bit. Has a little bit of a crown to it, but you just shave it off and then they line up straight. But there you have it. There's that cake. Nice and springy back. I'll let these cool down, then we'll ice them, and we'll be back later on with the taste test.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
All right, and there's his birthday cake. I'm not a decorator. I can bake it, I can make it, but dressing it up is for somebody else. We just did a little bit of sprinkles, some gold sprinkles, and clear white ones. And then I'm gonna put happy birthday tray or some candles. We have 17, whatever. He's a cool kid. He likes this stuff. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear Trae'S. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Blow it out. Woo!
Oh shoot, we got dark in here.
Yeah, wait, somebody find the light switch.
I'm so sorry, guys. My file got corrupt. I lost all the footage for the Zeppels, cookies, and us having the cake. Again, I apologize.